Welcome to BWATV.
Football fans, trusting you had a very, very beautiful week, and of course, you are blessed of the Lord, and you are getting sporty as we are coming to the end of EPL, and also particularly most of our top flight 5 football. It's almost maybe in this week or next week's everything will be done and dusted. Trusting your week is doing well, your team is doing according to how you want it. Yes, this is BWTV. Welcome back to BWTV. My name is Babu the Pandit, like keep your county favorite Pandit. This is BWATV. We are going to talk about Arsenal, of course, but we are disappointed with after that result against Tottenham, against Man City. We were winning our games as well since the Villa game. Everything has been going Arsenal way until City decided to know, you know what, we are the champion. We have the final gear to go at Spurs and get the maximum points, 33 points when they dressed Tottenham 2 goals to nil. We are not going to talk about that. We have to agree it's done and dusted. We cannot going to cover that. Now, I want us now to check of Arsenal versus Everton and Man City versus West Ham. West Ham playing their last game of the season under their manager who won them the Conference League last season against Atlanta. Now West Ham with David Moyes. Moyes will be his final game against Man City. It will be his final game as a West Ham manager. So we maybe some West Ham would go there at Etihad, try to give more years everything they could, trying to make sure maybe they come out with a point, and maybe they'll be trying to assist their London rival, that is Arsenal. But for Moyes, this is a very, very critical game for him. It is the last game of the season, his last game as a manager for West Ham. He has been a brilliant season, particularly last season. This year they have been on and off, so they are not going to write that game off. But you are, in terms of on paper, Man City are likely favorite to win that game as well. Now we talk on Arsenal against Everton. This is the must-win game. And before we go to that, remember on the first leg, West Ham was thrashed on their home turf by Man City 3-1. We check on Arsenal against Everton. This is a very, very interesting match for Arsenal. They have to win their game if they want to win that league, because you never know what will happen at Etihad. It will be very, very disappointing if Arsenal draws and Man City draws, because Arsenal will be saying, you know what, we could have won if we could have won our game. We have to win our game and hope whatever happens at Etihad can favor you. Win your game and hope for the best when West Ham plays Man City. Now Arsenal on that game, they have to turn up. The fans must be there. But me as an Arsenal fan, I'll not be disappointed. Of course, you'll be disappointed. You're not taking it after the boys giving everything, but I can live with that. We went to Old Trafford, win our game. We went to Chelsea, we played against Chelsea, win our game. We win our game against Spurs on a London derby. I can live with that, knowing the boys did absolutely brilliant season they had, and they have been winning their game, keeping a record already with around 14 clean sheet for David Raya. Remember, he has played minimum game. Also, the boys have 27 wins, keeping the record, another record. So I can live with that. I can agree and say, you know what, the boys are done well. If we but we have to win that game against Everton. First leg, Trossard came in on second half and scored that on 69th minute. If I'm not wrong, we managed to beat Everton 3-1 and this is the game that we're looking and see maybe we can win 2 or 3 goals, because if City draws, we win our game, then we can win the title. If City lose, we have to win our game against Everton. So we are not going to say everything is not gone yet. Many people are looking at it and saying Arsenal have lost it. Yes, if you look at on paper, yes, we can say Arsenal have lost it. But if you look on anything can happen when it comes to football. I hope guys you are enjoying my background there. I'm trying to do it on my home area and my village to see how the outcome can be. Also, we tried also to check on Pep Guardiola versus Mikel Arteta. Is that boss versus protege in terms of Mikel Arteta coming under progressing under Pep Guardiola in the days they were at City together. So City win this game, it will be 4 in a row. 4 in a row, it will be a record for City. Arsenal win this, it will be the first title in 20 years since the invisible days. So either way, it's going to be a new record for any club, whoever wins that one. But remember, on Sunday, it is going to be a dual die. Also remember, it was announced that EPL as chief executive will be watching Arsenal, will be at Emirates as to watch Arsenal versus West Ham. He will not be at Etihad to watch Man City versus West Ham. In terms of transfers, quickly, we look at who Arsenal is interested now. Likes of Freddy Kadioglu, a left back who plays for Fenerbahce in Turkey. He is a Turkish, he is 24 years old. And he's that player that you look and say this is a utility player because he can play as a midfield as well. Maybe Arteta is trying to look and somebody who can come there and play in both positions. He can play in one or two positions. Another person we are also interested in terms of attack is like of Victor Yokales, like of Alejandro Isaac, and also remember we are interested with Benjamin Sesko, a very sensational kid who people look at him and say he is another Haaland. Can he come and score goals in England? Can he come and give us 20 plus goals? That is the question. That if we get Benjamin Sesko, who he is rated abroad 45 million pounds or to 60, he is good. In terms of midfield, we are interested with Bruno Guimaraes of Newcastle. He has been very, very sensational for Newcastle. He has been doing very well for Newcastle. Is the guy that you look and say, you know what, Bruno can come and team up with Declan Rice on that midfield. Also, we are interested with some to see who will Arsenal be racing, who will be going out, because for me, there are many players that I think Arsenal will be releasing, like of Cedric Suarez, Egyptian, people like the Egyptian Mohamed El Neni. Also, we had Cedric Suarez who will be leaving the club. Edin Ketia. If you are bringing another striker, you have to release Edin Ketia because you have Jesus who can play there, and you also have Kinkai who can also play in that position. And my worry is what will happen to Smith Rowe, what will happen to Nelson. I think they're in an age where they have to go. We don't have to loan them anymore. And if we have to loan maybe one of them or two of them and release the likes of Albert Sabi Lokonga. So let's see how Mikel is going to prepare his team, who is going to go anywhere. And remember, we have Euros to cover and Arsenal players. Also, we remember we have in terms of transfer, we have transfers to cover on this episode. That is after Sunday, when we say goodbye to EPL to its season 2023-2024 here on BWA TV. We'll be covering Gillen. Also will be giving you live updates of 2023-2024 season, who will be crowned the champions of 2024-2023-2024 between Arsenal or is it Man City. We hopefully pray it's Arsenal. We hope West Ham can go there and do the job, and also the boys at the Emirates do their job. My name is Babo the Pandit. Like, keep your account, favorite Pandit. This is BWA TV. Continue subscribing and also like and share this video as well. We'll meet on Sunday. See if Arsenal can do the job at the Emirates, and also tell us on the comment section who you think will be crowned. Is it Arsenal or is it Man City? Bye bye for now. BWA TV. Have a blessed, wicked and a sporty one. Nashusha Pomzi, mimi Baba the Pandit.
Welcome to BWA TV.